All right, so we back.
Alright, yeah,
Hold on before you go, bro.
like,
My guest here today is state your name, bro.
true rap.
True Rap is in the building, man. You got your own channel, True Rap?
215, yeah, New Legend TV.
Okay. I was gonna say anything you want to promote while you on here.
Yeah, definitely. I got an album coming out, the Philly Jungle album. You know what I mean? And that's coming out soon. But I got a single out on YouTube now, and I got some shit coming on iTunes. You can type me out. Just type in TRURAPP, and you can listen to the single I got on the album,
Okay, that's a bet. And you say this called the what album?
the Philly Jungle album.
Philly Jungle. Oh, I like that one. I like that
Yeah,
title.
yeah, that thing is official. I mean,
Oh, okay, so we gonna dive right into it, man. The people back in the chat.
yeah, definitely. What I wanted to know was though, like, I was listening to the Cassidy and the Arsonal battle, and I was just like, man, Cassidy disappointed me. He could have did better, even though I feel like he won 2-1. But at the same time, I thought to myself, and it's the question I'm asking you: what do you think Cassidy could have said or done to make it a clear win? So you could say in your mind, like, yo, he clearly destroyed Arsenal. What could Cassidy have said or done
Well, first
to
of
make
all,
you
I
say he
think he.
destroyed?
Well, first of all, I think he could have and should have said and done what he said he was gonna do. But let's move forward. Um, to be honest with you, now that I see I do these videos and I see what the people are talking about, I wish Cassidy do get back to that back to back punching style.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I ain't gonna hold you. Back in the day when Cass was doing that, I was one of them niggas who wanted to rap just like that nigga.
Shit, you nigga, we was in front of the motherfucking man. That's what I hate. I hate how these niggas. And that's why I did the video. I don't know if you remember the joint, the little clip I did when I was talking about Hollow, and I showed him in the car
Yeah. Yeah.
dancing to the and repeating and reciting the Cassidy songs and shit like niggas need to stop faking, man. Three Letterman, all these old ass niggas, Battle Truth. These niggas need to stop fronting, man. These niggas was around before us. They know what time it is when it come to Cassidy, man. You know,
Yeah, yeah. They be fronting though. Like they don't want to. Even with, I think a lot of the people on Smack, I think that they don't want to accept the fact that Cassidy is the one who paved the way and started the Smack. He inspired Smack, and he started this whole battle rap shit with the URL. And I think that they have a hard time accepting that, so they trying to like shit on Cass. Even though Cass could definitely step his game up a whole lot, but I still feel like they out to get that nigga, and he gotta step his game up, else he's destroyed when he's done.
but this is why I say and I feel wholeheartedly that I'm the realest in the business because what other person than maybe YMF was out here going the hardest for Cassidy than me, you know?
Yeah,
And it's like,
yeah,
how could I go pause that hard for Cassidy pause? you know, uh, and some people say switch up, but it's not switching up. Like it's keeping the same energy, man. Like niggas say keeping the same energy, but they don't keep the same energy. I'm actually keeping the same energy.
and you know
Cassidy
what?
haven't
I
done
really don't.
anything. This is these niggas need to realize, not to cut you off, bro, but niggas need to realize that Cassidy haven't done anything wrong. See, when somebody go against somebody, it has to be motive. You know, it has to be motive. Cassidy haven't done anything wrong to me for me to feel the need to have to switch up on him. You know, I have Cassidy contact everything YMF, all these other niggas think they got. I got all that shit too. Cassidy still following me on Instagram, all that shit too. I still got his cell number. He's a phone call away too. But at the end of the day, niggas is trying to make it seem like I switched up on Cassidy, but for what though? What would be the motive for me to switch up on him? All because I got an opinion?
See, I see the difference between you and the boy Battle Truth. And the difference that I see between y'all is when I Like he don't never keep the same energy on his words when he
But bro, you don't even know Battle Truth is the reason why I'm here. Why Double R? The people gave me Double R. The only reason why I'm here is because of Battle Truth. I was out there jogging with my weight vest on in my old place, and this old nigga was talking reckless about Cassidy, about the fucking tranny situation. Was going in. Yeah, he was talking about the tranny shit, going in on Cassidy. And this was before Cassidy and Good's battle was even fucking announced. And then I started doing videos replying to them niggas. You can go check back in my old videos. And then next thing you know, the people started, following me. And that's how all this shit happened, because I was defending Cassidy. So I'm like, niggas, I was here defending Cassidy when a lot of you niggas are so-called defending Cassidy at a time where you should be critiquing Cassidy and telling Cassidy that although I felt like you won or whatever may have you, you did not do good. You did not do up to the standards that you yourself had. Because let's be honest, bro, that wasn't even the standard that Cassidy set for itself. Cassidy deep down inside know he way better than that, just as much as any of us could.
And giving them constructive criticism, but it seemed like a lot of niggas, they really do remind me of the Avengers. I mean, like Battle Truth and all the other niggas, it seemed like they had something against Cass.
I want to know your opinion with the actual, your opinion of the actual fanboys of Cassidy.
My bad, say it again.
I'm interested in your opinion on the actual fanboys of Cassidy, the actual stands of Cassidy.
Okay. Now, I can definitely be the one to say that his fan base, they heartbroken, bro. Like, they love Cassidy so much, they don't want to admit that he could do better. Like, they don't, and I'm one of the niggas who love Cass. Like, back in the day, he was my favorite.
I love him too.
Yeah, that's my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of the niggas who paved the way for bad rappers in Philly. So, for him to go out there and not destroy Arsonal is heartbreaking.
I told people this, right, bro? I told people this, and this how you know I'm not a hater. Because I told people, I never said fuck Cassidy. I'm never talking. 3 Letterman came out and said he think Cassidy should pack his bags and just enroll. And you already know he's the biggest Cassidy hater. Anytime you go everywhere Cassidy go, Cassidy got a podcast with what's his name? What's the boy name? Norbs. On the Norbit All joint. He's following Cassidy wherever he go. He's following Cassidy to hate. Just like a lot of these niggas that come in my chat that follow me. Every time I do a video, you hate me, and you can't wait to show me how much you hate me, but you listening to my fucking video, Yeah. But I never said anything of that nature that that can indicate to you, or at least somebody that has like common sense, that I hate Cassidy or I don't like Cassidy, or it's no motive too. It's like I love Cassidy, and I ain't made no, I never beat around the bush with that. But I'm not gonna beat around the bush on how I feel about him when it ain't in a positive light. That's just how I am. If I love you all the way. If I don't, then I don't all the way. There's no gray area with a nigga like me,
Yeah, that's it. And to answer your question, to finish your question, I believe that his fan base, they so heartbroken, they don't want to admit that Cassidy could have did better.
But why take it out on me? Why take it out on me and people like me that may not be saying fuck Cassidy, but they feel like he didn't do good? Why take it out on us?
I'm gonna tell you why. See, my name's True Rat, and all I do is promote truth. And I go through the same shit every day in my life, bro. Like, with people in my life, every single time when the truth is spoken, they get frustrated and angry. You feel me? And they take it out on me because they don't want to hear the truth. They want you to tell them what's going to make them feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
So when you speak the truth on the Cassidy
it's funny because and not to throw his name in it, but it's funny because and not even more so now that I've seen like Ill Flow. It's funny because he came on here and he said something about Cassidy and shit like that. And it's like he was just like, well, we just need to moving forward. We need to start telling Cassidy what he needs to do better. But I have yet to see him make a video of him telling Cassidy he needs to do better. It's like these niggas is just saying anything just so that they can think they can win an argument or get out of something. But then they not really. I come from where you got to back up your talk, man. And that's what I'm trying to get my people to realize, man, and other people that want to subscribe and eventually tune in. Like you got to start backing up your talk. You got to start, practicing what you preach.
You can't just say things that sound good. You gotta actually, say why you believe in something. Like the same thing, I was doing when you saw me writing my words and all that. I was just standing on what I believe on, but I had, words to back up why I believe that. I'm not just talking just to be talking, and that's what a lot of people do, especially Hispanics.
Yeah, it's like they'll say one thing. Like I heard YMF say something about Cassidy. I'm gonna come back and Cassidy won 3-0. And I'm like, okay, you got Cassidy winning 3-0. I'm gonna take it back. I got Cassidy 3-0. And then you in your video talking about, yeah, Cassidy, yeah, he destroyed Arsonal. And then you turn around and talk about, yeah, Cassidy need to improve on this and improve on that. See, your thing is different because you saying it was a debatable. You said from the jump you got Cassidy winning, but he could have did better. I can respect that because you're never saying he won 3-0. You're never saying Cassidy destroyed Arsonal or he did a great job. What these niggas is doing is they saying Cassidy is destroying Arsonal and that he's doing a great job, and then turn around and saying, well, Cassidy didn't really do that great. He could have did better. Like, I can't get with that shit, man.
You can tell, see? Just listen to that. They know in their hearts that they lying to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They already know. That's why they keep backtracking. See, when a person is scared to face the truth, they want to always backtrack. And they want to rekindle what they said. See, me, I already said it from the rip. I feel like it was debatable, but I can understand if somebody would say Arsonal won. I wouldn't be mad at that. But Cassidy definitely can do a lot better. I already know.
You know why I'm not mad at you saying Cassidy won? I'm not mad at you saying Cassidy won because Arsonal didn't do enough, in my opinion, to make that completely not true.
Exactly, and that's what I was trying to say. Like, I don't feel like Arsonal destroyed Cassidy neither. I feel like they both did what they could have done, but they didn't do what they're capable of doing. If that makes any sense. Like, they didn't do what they was capable of doing. I think it's because they was bad on each other. Like, if Cass was bad on somebody else and they wasn't Arsonal, he probably would have destroyed him.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I wasn't entertaining Don Dada Shada, but I'm gonna do this right now, real quick. I see what you're trying to do, Don Dada Shada, and I respect you in some ways, bro. But there's a little funny shit going on. Let me see. His fans are just that, his fans. Okay, why do you want his fans to do something other than be his fans? That's not the thing. That's not the point. I want his fans. Yeah. I want his fans to be his fans and not switch up and come over here and act like they not his fans.
Yeah.
That's the problem I have is when you don't admit that you're a Cassidy fan, because they know if they admit that they're a Cassidy fan, that shit just gonna shut them out automatic. Nobody is going to take what they say with a grain of salt because you're a Cassidy fan. It's going to cancel them out. But the thing I have is that a lot of people, not saying it's you, not saying it's Don Dada Shada, a lot of people come over here and try to blend in and act like they're not a Cassidy fan.
Yeah.
And then when shit get crunchy, But I was a Cassidy fan. How you gonna tell a Cassidy fan? Come on, man. Ain't nobody got time for the reverse psychology tricks, man.
You gotta say that from the beginning and let it be
I'm
known.
on my Sunshine Anderson, man. I played a fool before.
As a matter of fact, Cass said that before back in the day.
Yeah.
I'm the punchline champion. Yeah, y'all got rounds when I heard it all
Before like Sunshine Anderson. That's what niggas want Cassidy. When you ask me the question, we want Cassidy to get back to what he know. That punch, that back-to-back punching.
I just been at Chop Risk like karate class. He was saying a whole lot of crazy classic shit.
I asked him on the phone, right? I asked him on the phone. Did that? You remember he did the Cosmic Kid freestyle with Jag and AR Ad? And Cassidy was spazzing. He was spazzing. Black and White Diamonds, Jungle Fever. I'm the Jungle Lion. You the Jungle Zebra. You just hang around the jungle. I'm the jungle leader. I was like, oh. With Jag and AR Ad.
Yeah, they was in the background. Yeah, I remember.
And then the shit.
He killed that.
And then the joint he did with Swiss on New Year's.
Oh yeah.
I think he was rapping over the old Mace joint or G Unit joint.
Okay, yeah. I mean, see, this is the thing though.
But he said, you a rapper, right? I wanted to ask you, right? He said, you a rapper. I asked Cassidy why he can't do like that, like he did in those freestyles in the actual ring. And Cassidy was saying that's different. As a rapper, is he right?
What you mean, like when he was freestyling?
I said why he can't freestyle like he did in them Cosmic Kev joints, in the freestyles he do on the radio. Why he can't translate into battle format?
Okay, and he said it was different.
He said it's different. He said he's like, you know how Cassidy is. What you mean? He be killing me with that shit. That what you mean? I said, and I repeated it. And he said that's different.
Okay, I feel like it is a little different, but not too different. Like it's different in the sense that you're freestyling and there's nobody in front of you. So when you freestyling, everything you say hot is gonna be hot. But when you got somebody else saying hot shit back to you, that's what that's where it's different at. It's different right there. Because in a regular freestyle, you don't really got nobody saying nothing back to you. It's kind of like if you bad on, I mean, you a boxer and you punching the bag is not hitting you back. You know what I mean? So every punch you throw is gonna look good. And that's how I think it is. Now, as far as Cassidy saying it's different, with that part, it's not different. Like the same thing you saying like on the radio, you can say that in a battle. But I guess he means it's different because you gotta actually prepare for somebody. And the bars you say have to be catered to that rapper. So I guess it's different in that sense. You know what I mean? Like you coming at Arsonal, you gotta say some clever shit, and the shit that you say, it has to be catered to him. Like you have to scheme. You gotta name drop. And he did some of that shit though. He did do that. Like the Charlie Chris line was fire to me. You remember the Charlie Chris line?
Yeah.
That scheme was fire. And he said, and he heard this guy booked with clips. That's the perfect fit. That shit was fire, bro.
You talking about against Goods, right?
No, that was against
Arson? Yeah. But that's what I'm talking about in the battle. I want Cassidy to talk more about shit that's relevant. Don't talk about a lot of Cardi B veneers and all this other shit that don't even fucking matter.
The Cardi B shit was fucking trash.
And then Cassidy and Arsonal both had fucking suspect lines, man. Like that shit was like super suspect. It was super fucking gay.
You're right. And that suspect line, I play with the D like a linebacker.
Niggas was like, you get it? You play, and then Cassidy repeated, you get it? I play with the D? I'm like, come on, no.
Yeah, you don't do that shit, man, because I hate
you don't even write that in like for you to even think of some shit like that, knowing how every way people can slice it and dice it and break it down to seem like it is what it ain't. Like, don't even get that conversation
You
started.
know what, bro? I'm glad you said that because now I'm getting ready to give you my true theory of what's going on with Cass. I'm getting ready to tell you right now.
I already know what's going on. Go ahead, but you tell me yours. I'm gonna tell you mine.
A lot of people might be scared to say this, but a nigga coming from Philly where it's high crime rate and drugs, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. When Cassidy battled Disaster back in like 2014, he was heavier, he looked healthy, he was rapping better. His battle, that was a great battle, not the stage battle, but the one in the garage with Disaster.
Oh, to me, that was the best complete battle.
Yeah, that was a good battle. He smoked Disaster, right?
Yeah.
But when he first came back to battle rap, before he even started talking, I said, yo, what the fuck is wrong with Cassidy? Why he look like that? Yeah, he didn't look healthy.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's like he's definitely.
But see, to Cassidy, he's in the best shape of his life. That's how he feels.
And that's the reason why I said, like, as far as with the drug, I love Cassidy. There's something going on in his personal life that's making him turn to weed. Like, he smoked, Cass smoked heavier than I ever saw him smoke. Like, even in interviews, in the middle of an interview, he's rolling up. Like, he's rolling up back to back. And he's smaller.
Like, a lot of niggas gonna hate you for this, bro. But I respect you like a motherfucker.
I'm qualified to speak on it. I'm not saying nobody else.
No, I'm telling you, only thing that matters is only opinion that matters to me and should matter to you is the real ones. Like, I respect you like a motherfucker for this. Because it seemed like some shit I do.
Bro. I had to say this though because me and my people, we talk about this shit every day. I know people that know Cass. I don't know him directly, but I know people that know Cass. And a lot of them people is already saying he bugging the fuck out because of the weed, bro. Like, he smoked a lot. He smoked more than he ever smoked in his life. And if you look at the difference in his body when he was battling Disaster, and now he's a lot smaller. So Cass says he's smaller because he's trying to have the old look that he had back in the day. I love you, Cass, but that's not what's really happening, bro. He's stressed. And whatever he's going through in his life.
Go ahead, bro. Here's CC. So here's the thing. Here's my thing with Cassidy. This is what I feel. I feel like Cassidy truly puts the work in. I feel like Cassidy really feel like the shit that he's saying is a 9, is a 10. But if that is true, then Cassidy may need to either take a break from this shit. Like, my personal opinion is this. It's nothing more for Cassidy to prove. You feel me? Like, you ever heard that term, quit while you ahead? I feel like Cassidy should just go ahead and choose this. Somebody asked me, Rob, what do you think Cassidy should do moving forward? Like, what did you think? And I said, it's crazy you asked me that because I said this. I feel like this now is the perfect time for Cassidy to start that new league, his own league.
Nah, this is what I think. Whatever's going on in his personal life that's making him so heavy like this, I believe that he needs to straighten his lifestyle out because I'm being real with you, bro. I'm an artist, I'm a rapper, and I had like crazy things in my life that I had to go through before I even come to the world and say, this is my life story. If you don't straighten your life out, sometimes it can interfere with the profession.
Shit, most of the time.
So, exactly. So I feel like Cassidy is going through a lot of shit that we probably don't even know about that's interfering with his craft. So now the rest of the world looking at it like, no, you delusional, that nigga crazy, he's bugging. But he could be going through some crazy shit in his real and actual life. But what I do know is he's smoking a lot. And niggas that I know around me that smoke a lot, they don't sit down and think the way I do. So I know that's what's going on with him. Like, bro, I smoke weed. I'm not a weed head, though. It's a difference. There's niggas around me who are weed heads, and they don't think the way I do. They don't actually sit down and actually think and power think. So when Cassidy is putting his rhymes together, he's not power thinking. He's high. He's smoking and he's high.
So have you listened? Are you a big Kendrick Lamar fan? Are you a big Kendrick Lamar fan? I am. I am.
I mean,
Um,
he's a fucking his penmanship is
have
crazy.
you have you? What I'm trying to get to is, have you listened to all of his music, including his mixtapes?
I listened to Pepper Butterfly, that album.
No, I'm talking about the mixtapes.
No, I never actually heard of
Okay,
anything.
overly dedicated. He got a song called HOC. He talking about how he drink every now and then, but he don't smoke at all. You know, I can relate because I don't drink or smoke, never did. You know, it blows people mind when I tell them, but when you come around, when you raised by drug addicts and around drug addicts your whole life, and you go outside the door and you around drug addicts, you know, it teaches you a lot. You know about how that shit just tears apart families. You know, in our case, it tears apart the race as well. So, but he was talking about how he don't smoke at all, but he drink, you know, on occasion. And he had a line. You was just saying some shit about. He said you say when you high, it make you think on level 4. I'm on 5. You saying that I can level more. So basically saying the fact that he don't smoke and you do smoke will make him even more, you know, reach a whole higher, a bigger level because he don't smoke. So you saying smoking only makes you reach a certain level. So I don't smoke. That means that I can go take it to another level. That's what he's basically saying.
Right, and yeah, he's absolutely right about that. See, the thing is, like, it depends on how much of it you smoke. See, I smoke, but I don't smoke every day. You understand what I'm saying? Like, because it clouds your judgment. It really do. Like, we push all of that. It clouds your judgment.
It gives you a false sense of control. It gives you a false sense of control.
Right, exactly. Now, you know what's crazy though? A lot of people, what do they talk about with Cassidy performance? His week, his delivery.
It's off.
The niggas that I know that smoke around me every day, they talk lazy and weak. So now when you look at like Cass, you can tell that he smokes a lot because that's
Hey, bro,
how
I
he
think you
raps.
getting. I think you getting to something, man. I think you getting at something.
Think about it. I've been saw the connection because when he first battled Good, I was like, oh.
Bro, I used to myself. I used to write music and shit like that, but I never was like a real actual artist. I never really wanted to do it. I'm more like what you would call like Puff Daddy. Some people say in music terms it's called arranger. You know, where I have an ear for the sound. Like I can pick a beat right now. You can give me a whole catalog full of beats, and I can tell you pick out each beat, and all of the beats gonna be fire. You feel me? I just got that type of ear. You know how when Puffy gave Biggie the Juicy beat, and Biggie was like, "Nah, I ain't doing that shit." But it turned out to be something incredible for Biggie. You know, because Puffy got that ear. That's what I have. You know, I have that type of talent where I can hear a nigga rap and hear the way that they sound. That's why niggas coming up here telling me I don't understand what's going on with Cassidy. That's absurd. I listen to some of that.
You told me that, but let me ask you now.
Yeah.
If you know, now when I'm saying that niggas around me who smoke all the time, they talk very lazy and weak. How do it sound with Cassidy battle?
Bro, I wrote for before I get into that. I wrote for one of my homeboys. And the nigga looked at the shit I wrote and was about to rap it. It actually failed. Like nigga literally fell through the mic on the ground. Nigga was so fucking drunk. He was so drunk.
So it sounded weak. It didn't sound like the way you wrote it. You expected him to like actually rap it, right?
Not only did he not do that, right, but he was drunk and high. The nigga fell out, like literally fell out, and was not able to do it. I say, bro, come on, we got to go. You ain't ready for it. Cause I'm saying that to say this. We see Wayne do it. We see Future do it. We see some people is good in that element. Some people is good at smoking and shit like that. But see, Wayne and all them, they're doing a little more than just smoking and shit though. They're doing that lean and all that shit too.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, the reason why Wayne and all them can get away with that, I mean, because the type of rappers they are, these studio rappers, it's a big difference when you go to the studio, you blued up, when you high, you on, you can rap, don't agree. But when you
And then they not as complex. You're right. They not as complex as let's say a Cassidy or a Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole. You know?
Right, right. Now with an actual battle, like with a battle rap, you have to actually rap. You gotta rebuttal. You gotta listen to your opponent so you can know how to fit it back. You gotta go off the top.
And you gotta act. See, this is what I want to tell people too. People get performing mixed up with it's actually the same, but performing and acting out your bars. Now all the hand gestures and all that shit that they do is different than actually acting out your bars. You have to make them. You gotta animate them. You gotta because this is a stage play. This is like going to see Annie or something like that.
Yeah. And that's another thing. Like you gotta be able to act it out in the battle. You gotta animate your bars. You gotta act everything out. And you can't do that when you smoking weed 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I got in Philly, weed is like everybody.
That shit make you mad lazy, mad goofy. See, here's the thing. I never understood why these niggas smoke weed. I thought it was always to calm niggas down, and in some instances it is. But this is the main reason by me saying a lot of my homeboys and saying a lot of people. It's really it's a sense of control in a way, but it's really it's a comfort zone. It's comfort. You know, when niggas is about to get into a situation that they wouldn't normally be comfortable with sober, they smoke weed, and the weed make them comfortable. That's like a kid that can't go to sleep without their favorite teddy bear.
Right.
It makes you feel comfortable, protected, shit like that.
Now listen, this is how I break it down. Listen to what you just said. It makes you feel comfortable, right?
Yeah.
How did Chad sound with himself? He sound comfortable.
Yeah, but to me it wasn't delivered how he I guess thought it sounded.
No. What I'm trying to say is that's a bad thing. Like that's the weed do to you. It makes you feel comfortable. Cassidy is comfortable, and he shouldn't be comfortable.
And another thing when them niggas smoke that weed, they be super goofy. Like I don't like shit like that. Like niggas be laughing about anything and just be like super goofy and super corny. Like that shit be stupid.
But you got the rest of the world. The rest of the world saying, Cass, no, that wasn't it, Cass. That wasn't. And he's still saying that he undefeated. And even if he feel like he did win, you still know, bro, that that's not who you really are.
That's not you.
That's not.
And that's what, bruh, you just hit the nail with the hammer, bruh. That's all my thing is. That's all my thing that I'm trying to get people to realize is. Cassidy, fuck all these niggas that's out here telling you what you want to hear. I'm telling you that that's not it. I don't give a fuck if you felt like you won. Even if you felt like you won, in my eyes, you still lost. In your eyes, you still lost. Because that's not even close to the Cassidy that I know you capable of being.
Exactly.
That's not even close. And anybody out here that's telling you that it is, you should cut them off immediately.
And I was getting ready to say that. You know what's sad, bro? It's sad because me and you talking, Cassidy don't personally know me or you, but we love Cass, and the people that's around him are supposed to love him, and he not even.
Bro, I ain't putting no niggas on blast, but niggas can put two and two together. Niggas that's real close with Cassidy and that's been close to Cassidy for a while. Niggas that fuck with Cassidy. Niggas, I ain't saying nothing, but niggas feel the same way we feel. Niggas feel the same way we feel. They feel like, some niggas feel like Cassidy lost. Some niggas feel like Cassidy didn't do good. You know? But to be honest with you, Cassidy felt, no, he didn't do good.
Cassidy, listen, this is what I think. Cassidy is under the influence, bro. I smoked weed before, and it was a time when I was so high on my mind. I thought that everything I was doing was cool. Like, when I was high, I actually wrote a rap when I was high before, bro. And when I wrote that rap and I got sober, I ripped that shit up and said, what the fuck was I thinking? I was high. So what I'm trying to say is,
in the Bible, not to get biblical, but in the Bible, that's sorcery. That's a sin.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like me,
Now, now, now,
I ain't gonna say that. Go
now,
ahead.
now with the Bible now, I got a whole different look on religion and the Bible and all that.
Yeah.
Even though I understand Bible stands for basic instruction before leaving Earth, but I have a lot of things that's like, man, I don't agree with the smoking thing at all. I'm not saying that it's like in my eyes, I don't think it's a sin, but I do think that it's not.
No, 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 no. I'm not talking about the smoking. I'm talking about what it does to you. The
Okay.
sorcery. When what smoking does, the weed and all that, what it does to you is what you just said. It makes you not yourself.
Exactly.
And that's
Exactly.
sorcery. Like I take medicine and shit like that. When you take what they call that shit, controlled substances. When you take that, that's sorcery, because it's making you act a certain type of way that you wouldn't act sober.
Now you ready for this? I'm glad you said that, bro. This is a lot. This is a lot of stuff that I be preaching.
The K2, all that shit.
Yeah, all of that, everything. Even damn, it's another one. It's another one, bro. I
Oh,
can't think of
what
the
you talking
name
about? The
right now.
dipper?
It actually changes. Like you can actually connect with spirits on this shit. I can't remember the name of the drug, but you can actually connect with spirits. Like people actually said that they felt like they traveled somewhere while they was on it.
Hold on, bro. Before you think, why you thinking about that? Let me get to my chat. Antine Smoke and Razor, cut it out, fam. I see that a lot of y'all, y'all two ain't really agreeing with each other, but Antine Smoke never disrespect me. I know I see him over there on YMF channel and shit like that, but niggas can go on YMF channel. The thing is, with the moment y'all niggas start going over there talking shit about me, that's when I cut you off. But you can go over there and listen to that nigga if you want to, if that floats your boat. But don't go over that joint and start talking about me, because I'm going to find out. So cut it out. Now, not to cut you off, bro, but I want to get to the chat. Broderick Crawford in the building. What's good, Double R? Okay. Don Dada Shada, you got a lot of messages, bro. I know he mad at he mad. He probably mad at me and you right about now. Streetwear. Both we said both was ass. I feel like that's an excuse that people use. But they both was ass, but I feel like certain people use that excuse. Like you genuinely feel that way. And I could tell by the shit that you say after that. And same way with me. A lot of these niggas say that as an excuse for us to overlook what Cassidy did not do. And I get mad at that because Cassidy's whole big thing was the other battle rappers and what they could have did better or didn't do in the battle. So I'm like, you can critique other battlers. Your fans can help you critique other battlers. Heck, I was helping you critique other battlers, but can't nobody say shit about you and your flaws. I don't like that shit. They make it seem they make it like can't nobody criticize Cassidy. I don't like that shit, man. That's some double standard shit.
Yeah. Now, I do believe a lot of people use that as a cop out, you know what I mean? Because it's a good way to end the debate, and they don't want to face reality.
It's just like you said, bro. They hurt just like I was hurt, just like you was hurt. But the difference between me and a lot of them is that I actually let that shit out and told people how I actually feel. A lot of y'all niggas holding that shit in and trying to act differently than how you really feel. Like you really feel like the same way I feel, but you trying to present to the public that everything is good. That's some sucker shit to me. Real talk.
Yeah.
See, I can respect what you say. I can respect you. Okay, Cassidy won. And I told people, if you feel like Cassidy won, and I apologize for that. If people felt like I said that I don't fuck with them if they don't say that Cassidy lost, I apologize. But if you felt like Cassidy won, you felt like Cassidy won. If you felt like Arsonal won, you felt like Arsonal won. At the end of the day, it don't fucking matter because they both are some shit. Now, what do you do next? Now, did we really expect anything out of Arsonal? We expect a lot better than what he did, but We ain't expect them to come out here punching like Magic. We ain't expect them to come out here barring shit to death like Danny Myers or getting personal like Pat Stay. We didn't expect that. We expected Arsonal to get disrespectful, to get grimy and dirty, and toe that motherfucking line. And he did it. Almost to the point to where as though he started some fucking, almost got niggas killed in that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? So we didn't expect much from Arsonal. So all these niggas, it's a cop out. All these niggas talking about, yeah, but Arsonal didn't do that great. Like, you ain't give a fuck. All these people that saying that 9 times out of 10 didn't even give a fuck about Arsonal and what he was going to do. You only saying that to try to cover up Cassidy's flaws. I don't like that shit. Now, could Arsonal do better than that? Sure, he has done better than that. You know, but at the end of the day, we didn't expect Arsonal to come out there punching like Magic. We didn't expect him coming out there barring shit to death like Danny. We didn't expect him to take angles and personals like Pat Stay. We didn't expect that. We expected Arsonal to do what Arsonal is known to do, and that's get grimy, dirty, disrespectful, and toe that motherfucking line. And like I said, he did that almost to the point to where as though he grabbed Cassidy and almost got people killed in that motherfucker. You know? But Cassidy, I don't want people to use shit as an excuse to get away from what the fuck Cassidy did and did not do. Yeah. Because niggas was right there egging it on, me included, was egging it on when Cassidy was out here talking shit and actually delivering. When he destroyed Disaster, we was talking shit and singing his praises. When he destroyed Goods, we was talking shit and singing his praises. But he didn't do so good, and niggas don't keep that same energy. That's my problem. Okay, Cassidy, you felt like he won. Cool. But he did not do what he said he was going to do, and the shit wasn't great to me. It wasn't that great.
The way he destroyed Disaster, it was a lot different than the way he destroyed Goods. And he just ain't been the same since that Disaster battle. So that's why I said I can tell because of all the weed he smoked. It gotta be, bro. Like you can see his performance, his flow, when he talk, he's very laid back. And that's the attitude of a nigga who smoke a whole lot of weed.
People asking me, I'm gonna address this real quick because people keep asking me questions about Jag and shit like that. And I seen YMF and them trying to paint the narrative. I done said some shit between Cassidy and Jag and this, that, and the third, but he played a clip of the video of them asking him the question, but didn't play the rest of the video. That's neither here nor there. But the shit with me and Jag, man, I don't know what's going on, but I understand it. You know, I'm very, very critical of somebody who's super close to Jag and Cassidy. You know, Jag don't want to get in the position to where as though he actually, Jag is still cool with me, man. Jag text and talk and shit like that. But maybe a week ago. We cool. You feel me? But I understand what Jag is doing. I'm just clarifying shit for the people that's listening. Jag don't want to, in Cassidy's eyes, seem like he's hanging with me and I'm critiquing Cassidy. You know? Jag didn't say that himself. He didn't tell me this himself. But I'm just saying what I see, you know, because I'm good at reading shit and good at reading people. So what I'm saying is Jag don't want to associate himself with in the middle of this shit. And I'm telling people how I feel about Cassidy. And Cassidy might be taking it personal. And Jag don't want to, you know, want Cassidy to feel like he's siding with me or he, you know.
Right. Yeah, man. Like I'm a little shocked at Jag too. Even Danny Myers, because Danny Myers said that he heard the round before the battle.
You say who? Say that again?
Danny Myers said he heard the rounds. He heard Cassidy round.
Yeah, I heard Danny Myers said he heard the first and the second. I heard the first and the second too. I believe YMF and Jersey heard the rounds too. I probably feel like I might have been the first person that heard them. But this is what I was telling people. It's different when you get on that stage. You know, and as you said it, it was different because Cassidy said the mics was fucking up and all that shit, and then Ill Flow came on here, and I don't even want to mention that nigga name because I had respect for that nigga, man, and was on here bigging him up crazy, and the whole time he was recording our conversation and put it on his videos and like snake ass niggas, man. Like I don't like niggas like that. I don't even want to talk about that nigga because every time I talk about snake ass niggas like that, it's like I'm bringing light to their name, you know. And I ain't got no problem with bringing light. Like I told you to promote your shit, man. I don't have a problem bringing light to niggas' names, but it's a way you do shit. Like I like your style. I like the way you came at me. You know, it's just like a panhandler outside that's asking you for money. You're not gonna just come up to me and say, "Give me $2." I'm not giving you shit.
Right.
It's a way that you come up and ask me for this. And if you don't know that way, then go find out that way. You know? But I just felt like your delivery, the way you came at me was very genuine. And I feel like that shit was some, at the time I felt like it was genuine, but now I just feel like niggas is just cold snakes. You know, like you just recorded our conversation, and then you recorded the conversation, and I was like, okay, cool. That ain't no biggie. You know, maybe he wanted people to hear. But I did, what's the name, did a video dissing me, Steph 30. Steph Dirty. we call him Steph Dirty over here. Steph 30 did a video dissing me. And what do you know? Ill Flow Spitter Mac was underneath the video commenting, talking about, just check out the video between me and Retro. It exposed a lot. I'm like, what the fuck that mean? Fuck that supposed to mean? It exposed a lot. Under a video of a nigga dissing me. You said, just look at the video between me and Retro. It exposed a lot. Yeah, it exposed that you was a snake. It exposed that you was on Cassidy dick. It exposed that you couldn't go 15 minutes. We talked 20 minutes. He went 15 minutes saying, what did he say? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm like, bruh, we trying to see what you saying. And I let the nigga rock. Like me and T Burgle. My boy T Burgle, salute to T Burgle. We was on this joint letting the nigga rock. And you gonna do that shit? And you gonna record this shit and not tell me. So I was like, okay, he recorded it, cool. He was on here too, bad. But then you go up underneath Steph 30 video of him dissing me and say motherfucking just check out me and Red Double R video that you recorded and didn't tell me. It exposed a lot. Fuck that posing me. That's when I was like, oh, niggas. So this is why nigga kept blowing my phone up. This is why nigga kept trying to do a video and come in my chat so he can do some snake shit.
Right. That's crazy, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, people be going out their way just so they can dance around the truth instead of just, being real, being honest.
And even if we feel like a certain thing isn't what it is and shit like that, the shit is not worth fighting somebody else. Like, this is my thing. This is how you know. I know what type of nigga I'm dealing with before they even open their fucking mouth. Already know it. You know?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I can tell by the music you listen to. I can tell all type of shit. Before you even open your mouth, I'm already not fucking with you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this, and what I was about to say. This is the shit. The shit is like, you going at a nigga. You going at a nigga that you don't know. Protecting a nigga that you don't know. Like, I asked these niggas, what have Cassidy done for you? Now, if it was Jag in that situation, I understand. And even Jag ain't did no shit like that.
Yeah.
I can understand if you just want to step out of the picture and you don't want to be, because I fuck with you, Double R, and Cassidy, that's my nigga from Sandbox. Like, that's my nigga from the mud. Cool. I can respect that. But for a nigga that don't know Cassidy to be going this hard to the point where you literally out here starting fucking internet beefs with somebody else you don't know, for a nigga you don't know, I don't get these niggas, man.
Like see, the internet sometimes, a lot of lames be on the internet, bro. And a lot of times they do that because this is their only outlet. And it's the only way they can express who
Facts.
Really have a voice.
And the niggas that they get around, they probably the little homie.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even waste my time with niggas like that, bro. Keep it a fuck.
Yeah. You know, I don't waste my time neither, but I ain't gonna let niggas get out here that was once with my group and get out here and try to sabotage my name. You know, my character and shit like that. So I gotta clarify shit up. After I clarify shit up and people see for themselves, I'm good. You know, niggas can say what they want.
Yeah.
Cause one thing about niggas like that, like Ill Flow, YMF, them type of niggas, they gonna continue to show shit. They gonna continue to show their true colors. So I don't even have to worry about it.
Yeah, exactly. Already.
That's right, Carlos. Sweet Valentine. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
The reason why I subscribed to the channel was because I saw the difference between the way you were talking and the way the
YMF.
Battle Truth was talking.
Oh, Battle Truth, okay.
And a few other niggas. You know what I mean? So I saw the difference.
Oh, Battle Truth know the difference. Battle Truth, I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. Battle Truth has been on this channel plenty of times. Battle Truth has been in my comment section plenty of times. When I said Cassidy lost, Battle Truth had a whole fucking paragraph. I don't know if he deleted it. Piper Boy has been on here plenty of times talking about how I was a Cass dick rider. And then when I actually said Cassidy lost, he said, oh, you see Cass? He's switching up on you now. He's clown shit. Then Battle Truth came on here talking about, yeah, now I got a whole nother respect for you because these is real Cass haters. I got a whole nother respect for you now. And I knew you was different out of all the rest. You know, and woo. Like, nigga, don't try to be my friend. Then he sent me I did a video when he sent me he followed me on Instagram and shit like that. Piper Boy been popping in and out of my fucking channel. He got me flagged a few times. Stopped my live, stopped my I was actually on fire. You know, salute to Jersey. Jersey was able to monetize and start his, do the commercials and shit like that and get paid off the joint. I could have been right there, but Piper Boy stopped my momentum, you know, and but yeah, like these niggas DME has been in my lives plenty of times, been on my Instagram. I can show you messages. Like I'm like, why are y'all niggas sweating a nigga that barely even got 1,300 subscribers? Like I barely even got a little over 1,300 subscribers, and y'all niggas got all these subscribers, all these views. That's just like you said about a rich nigga. A rich nigga ain't never really happy, ain't never really satisfied. Like you literally got white people. I live in a neighborhood full of white people. You got white people that I ride past every day on a daily basis. And when I tell you these motherfuckers ain't happy, I'm more happier. They in a way better position than I'm in. You know, I'm in a decent position than what I was, but they in a way better position than what I'm in, what y'all in. But they are the most unhappy because they're really trying. I was telling my homeboy today, black people try so hard to be white people, but don't even know white people are trying to be us. But they don't want us to know that they're trying to be us, and they don't want us to know the powers that we really possess and who we truly are. And that's why they always try to separate the black man from the black woman, because they know we're stronger together than apart.
Yeah. I preach this 24/7, bro. And it's sad because, like, you got niggas in the hood that will support a white man before they support their own people.
Look at the video. You seen the video that I did on the Popeye shit?
I ain't even watch it yet.
Look at those two videos. You're gonna be like, damn. This is why, man, I'm a true believer in everything happened for a reason, man. You on this phone, we connecting like this because for a reason, man. Everybody that come on this fucking phone with me, it's funny because niggas outside of the internet, niggas be hating me. But when they get on the phone with me, niggas be on this joint for hours with me, man. I done had, like, even niggas that's rocking with YMF right now. Me and YMF has been on the phone for hours. Me and Jersey have been on the phone for hours. Nap City, that's fucking with YMF, has been on the phone for hours with me talking shit about YMF, about me. And, you know, and I done told niggas, nah, it ain't even that, is it? Like, all these niggas that's going against me now, A lot of these niggas that's talking shit about me, supporting the shit was my subscribers. They left me soon as I said gave my opinion on Cassidy. Like niggas is really out here faking, and I'm really the realest in the business, man. You know, but niggas trying to make it seem, you know, when you a real nigga, it happens to you every day. It happened to all my real ones in the chat. When you a real nigga, these fake ass niggas be trying to paint that picture.
I was getting ready to say that. When you a real one and you standing for truth, we're always going to have opposition and they going to hate you because they know that you comfortable with truth and they not.
And they don't want the truth to get out there. Like I got family members and shit like that. My family, it's just me and my wife and my homeboy that might come past here tonight. But my family only deal with me because they don't want the people that's around them. They don't want me to expose the real them. They want to get around a new group of people so that they can put on that front around them. They don't want me to get around and tell people like, that ain't you. This is the real you. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yo, I deal with that every day, bro. Like every single day. Like I isolated myself from my own family because of that. When I see they not standing for truth, and I got niggas, like I know friends that's not even my blood, and they stand for truth, and they rock with me more than my own family.
Real talk.
I battle with that every day. It's a spiritual war, good versus evil, lies versus truth.
Bro, I was in a motherfucking shelter for about almost 4 years, right? And my motherfucker, I've been through a lot of shit. I met my damn, now wife. And this is some real shit. And this is some shit niggas need to learn and people that's gonna listen. I met her and I spoke with her and shit like that on the phone. We spoke. And the thing that really caught me about her, and this is when I immediately knew that shit wasn't all about looks. Most of the women I had before her, and she ain't ugly, but most of the women that I had before her, man, you like, damn. You see what I'm saying? But them was the main ones that was scamming a nigga. That was the main ones that was getting me. You feel me? Was doing me any kind of way. That's why niggas be like, man, why you got this I don't give a fuck attitude? Like you be carrying bitches. I don't be carrying them. It's just that I've been that nigga. Like when I teach these simp ass niggas, when I be teaching them how these women really be doing niggas be like, oh, why you going at me trying to tell me? I be telling my homeboy like, man, you was doing the most because of that bitch. You know, he'd be like, damn, why you exposing me? No, I was once that nigga. I was once that simp. I'm trying to tell you so you won't go down the road I was going.
Exactly.
You
People
feel
get
me?
offended. They get offended and they too comfortable, so they don't want nobody like you or me to mess their comfortability up. They want to keep being comfortable and keep on sleeping. And what I learned is, I gotta just let people sleep. I gotta just let people be comfortable. Because the more I try to be truthful and try to, show people how it's done and expose truth, it only leads to more problems.
My grandmother used to say this. There's always something. My grandmother used to say this. There's always something about telling somebody what not to do that make them want to do it even more.
Right, hell yeah. I really believe that. I really believe that. That's true 100%. And it happens every day. Every day of my life. The more you speak on what shouldn't be done, that's what gets done.
Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you, I met my wife, right? So, when I was on the phone with her and shit, and then I'm like, the thing that caught me is usually when you talking to females and shit like that. Yeah, I'm glad I said females. I usually say bitches because, we automatically train to say that because that's what they act like. But, I was talking to other females, it's always what kind of car you drive, where you working at. At that time, if a female even said some shit like that, we're canceled. I'm not talking to you. So, because it should be more about who I am as a person and not what I can offer you. Because at the end of the day, this shit is my shit. And if you want this shit, then you need to show me that you deserve this shit. So now, me and my wife was talking, and then she was like, the one thing that caught me, she was like, why are you in the shelter? Like she was concerned. And that's one of the big things when you meet somebody and they ask you what is one of the biggest things that you really like. I like somebody that really cares about me no matter what, and you could really relate to this if you really didn't have your parents in your life. So she was telling me, You don't need to be in no place like that. And the funny part about it was she lived right around the corner from the fucking shelter. So she was like,
Oh
it
wow.
was crazy. God, I tell people God is a bad motherfucker, man. We talking about Cassidy strategizing. That is the creator of the strategist, of the strategizer. So
Yeah.
she was like, yeah, so you don't need to be in no place like that. So I'm like, what you mean? She was like, them shelters, they dirty, woo woo. And I'm like, nah, that ain't, See, a lot of people watch movies and shit like that. It's not, but that shit is like a fucking military base. You feel me? It's like a fucking
Yeah.
military base surrounded with a bunch of stinky feet ass, snoring ass, annoying ass men. So, and they niggas is in there thinking that, showing the reason why they in the fucking shelter. They in that motherfucker fighting over uh, who should turn the radio up or who should turn it down, who got first dibs on the microwave, who got first dibs on the TV, to get in front of the TV, to
Yeah.
control the TV and watch sports. I'm like, that's why a lot of you niggas are in here to begin with, because you're trying to be a boss of something that ain't fucking
Right.
yours. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right. Yep.
we on the phone and shit, and then she's like, you need to get up, you need to go out of that place. I'm gonna talk to my mother, see if you can spend the night. So that shit, fast forward, I actually moved in, eventually, but thinking about it and shit, because I was always taught from my grandmother, like never move in with a female, because they will, like, I forgot what she was telling me, but she was like, they will try to make you do what they want you to do, basically, you know.
Yeah.
And it takes away from your, I truly believe this, it takes away from your masculinity. Like a lot of these niggas that's out here acting like beta males and shit like that, YMF, that's acting like beta males and shit like that. A lot of these niggas live with their girls and they develop tendencies from their girls. A lot of these niggas were raised by their mothers and women, and they develop those tendencies from those women. You know what I'm
No, I'm
saying?
glad you said that, bro.
Didn't have
I'm
no
glad you
father in
said
the
that.
house, nothing. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, talk, bro.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that, bro, because like a lot of people, a lot of men, I used to look at them like, damn, like that nigga is the I looked at them like they was alpha males, and I used to always think that I was the opposite. Like, how come stuff affect me? And when people don't speak truth or they don't live a certain way or they say things to me, how come shit affect me but it don't affect that nigga? And like you just said, I learned that most of these niggas didn't even go through what I went through or what you went through. Like, most of these niggas was really raised by their fucking mom. Like, most of these niggas really had good situations.
Most of
So
these
it
niggas
looks
still
like,
got good situations. Most of these niggas still living with their mamas.
yeah, exactly. So it appears that they are alpha because they don't have no real responsibility. They not real men because real men have emotion.
And
You
it
know what I mean?
appears,
So
and some of these niggas live with their baby mothers and shit like that. And
yeah,
it appears that they're alpha because we can't really see for ourselves what's the real time,
right,
what's really
right.
going on.
And yo, I've been through that, bro. Like, one of the reasons why my music career didn't really pop off the way it should have did 10 years ago, I had spiritual battles. Like, I was in love with my kid's mom, and I didn't realize that I was in a spiritual battle for 10 years and didn't even realize that, bro. And the whole time, like, she was telling me that there's men out here that don't do this type of thing, and they strong, and you weak, and I'm like, I had to think about something. Like, she must not be the type of woman that God want me to have, because
No, no.
the kind of life that I had and what I've been through in my life, there's no way you telling me I'm a weak nigga. So it's her spirit wasn't right.
Yeah.
And then
Life,
I
people
went
don't even
through
realize this. Life is majority spiritual and psychological. That's life.
yeah.
So I can automatically get around people see me and YMF going at it and be like, damn, how the fuck this shit go sideways? But I've been telling people the whole time that I never really fuck with them to begin with. We just had to present that to the public, that not to compromise the team, not for it to get the way it got to. So I had to make it seem like we was cool, but we outside of the video and shit, we never talked for real. I ain't fuck with that nigga because we didn't think on the same frequency. He was more so on some other shit. He was more so on out for what he can get and shit like that. Like me, I'm trying to Learn, man, because my thing is the money is experience. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like that's my thing. Money is experience. Like niggas want the actual money without putting in the work, without developing the experience, and that's why you look at these niggas videos, you look at their videos, and the videos ain't shit. I had 1 million people. I'm like niggas coming at me like oh, but you said this about him. The shit that I'm saying about him, this is what the subscribers is telling me about him. The subscribers is telling me they getting on his channel when he playing his video games. The subscribers is telling me that he put shit in his title and only talk about maybe 5% of the shit that he put in his title. This is what they telling me. I'm not even realizing this because I don't even listen to him. You feel me? And when I said that, niggas took that as a personal attack. But that's the subscribers. And this is why I was telling people the real BRC need to step up because of what the subscribers is telling me, not because I think I'm no fucking general. It's because the people are telling me this. And I'm here for the people. And I said it from the jump. I'm here for the subscribers. So if the subscribers really liking this real BRC movement and they want us to step up, and I ask them how, and I tell the other people to step up, and I'm well within my rights, just like you said you was well within your rights, you know, because to say what you said about Cassidy because you from Philly, I'm well within my rights to say what I need to say because me, Jersey, and YMF are the forefathers. So I'm just as responsible as the real BRC being what it is, just as much as Jersey and YMF. So I'm well within my rights to say the real BRC need to step up. If you well within your rights to call yourself the general without nobody else consent.
Right.
And look at to this day, I've apologized and came out and said certain shit. This nigga still say he the general. This nigga still, even when Jersey said he ain't like it, even when Napsity told him 1,000,000 times, stop doing that, bro. Cut it out. I'm the founder. I'm the general. This is my team. And then niggas wonder why niggas don't fuck with him. Because you want this to be a team, but all you saying is this is my team. I'm the general.
Yeah, that sound like
Come on, man. Like, come on, man. But go ahead, bro.
That sound like ego. That's what that sound like.
You said it sound like what?
It sounds like ego. Like
Yeah, it's ego. It's ego, but like you said, see, fake niggas, I tell people, fake niggas have to try. Real niggas don't give a fuck enough to try.
Exactly. We don't even, it's natural. You know what I mean? It's natural. It's not something that we gotta practice.
Fake niggas that get on here and do like Piper Boy, like Battle Troop. They'll do anything to entertain and appease to their subscribers. You know what the fuck Piper Boy and Battle Troop subscribers say about them? I look at the fucking comments. They say, ooh, this nigga is entertainment. That's why I love Piper Boy. That's why I love Battle Troop, because these niggas can entertain. That's how they look at you. Look at my comment section. Look at my shit. And niggas saying, man, realest motherfucker. Damn, that's facts. You'll see facts going down the line.
Yo, I heard of the boy Piper Boy Williams.
Yeah.
And I listened to one of his videos before, because at first I was rocking with him. I was like, yeah, it sound alright. But then he said some crazy shit about the Cassidy and Gus battle that just sounded real stupid, and you could tell that he's a big contradictor. You know what I mean? Like, things he was saying didn't even make sense, so I unsubscribed. You know what I mean? I just was like, nah, him and Battle Truth, they remind me too much of each other.
Yeah.
They remind me too much of each other.
You know what niggas told me? Niggas came and subscribed to my channel, and I'm like, yeah, nice to meet you. He said, you know how I found your channel, bro? I was like, how? And it was like Piper Boy and Battle Truth was over there talking shit about you. And then I came over here because that's what a real one would do. A real one, instead of, because we don't have a lot of real ones out here, a real one will listen to what somebody is saying and then go see for themselves and determine for themselves. A fake ass nigga will take what somebody say about you with a grain of salt and start hating you. And on top of the other two niggas that don't know why they hating you, they gonna not know why they hating you. You see what I'm saying? But a real nigga is gonna say, you know what? Let me see for myself, and that's what that dude did. Them dudes did. They came over here and they seen and they heard it and they said, "Bruh, I haven't listened to Piper Boy in them since. I haven't listened to Battle Truth in them since because your shit sounds a whole lot. Your shit makes more sense."
Now, Battle Truth, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I didn't even hear about him. I didn't hear about Boy until Cassidy name brought up. That's how I see it.
Bro, I was subscribed to both of them. I was subscribed to Battle Truth and Piper Boy. And I immediately, this whole Cassidy shit, I unsubscribed from Battle Truth when he started talking about the tranny shit with Cassidy. And still don't have no evidence of that. And then want to wonder why Cassidy won't have no interview with his clown ass. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And Battle Truth, he is a clown to me. And I listen to a lot of his videos. I think he loves saying Cassidy's name.
And he always out here talking about he's a man of God and he's this and that and got that cross chain on. I told him that's idolatry. You're not even supposed to be wearing that cross chain on your neck. Then on top of that, he's always talking about. He said, remember the Big K shit when Big K was going at the bloggers and shit like that?
Oh yeah.
He was like, he would never. Something had happened with Big K and somebody else, and he was saying he would never go at his own kind, his own brother, at the expense of a white man. I said you should never go at your own brother. Period. Why are you going at Cassidy? What the fuck Cassidy do to you? What did he say to you?
He go at Cassidy so hard, bro. Like, he go at this man like he had a personal beef with this man.
But let Cassidy fans say it. Let Cassidy fans tell it. I'm doing the same thing.
Right. And that's the thing. Like, if that's the reason why I said I think Battle Truth just loves saying his name. He's obsessed with Cassidy.
No, you know what it is? You know what it is? I told people, and this is what it is. People was laughing, but it's so fucking true. Battle Truth and 3 Letterman. What do they both have in common? They both old ass niggas that's doing blogging.
Oh yeah.
Jealousy, man. It's typical black. A lot of the old hair. I was listening to one of my favorite bloggers, Organic, the Maze Runner. Check him out. That nigga fire. He was talking about this shit. How did a whole video blog on how the elder black people hate on the new age black, the younger, the youth. How they hate on us youngins. How the old heads hate on the youngins. And they hate for us. And he was talking about that shit, man. And it's like, it's jealousy. They see that Cassidy is every bit of what they wanted to be, but never became. That's what it is. It's deep. It's jealousy. They always wanted to be what Cassidy is now. So this is their way. This is their way. But go ahead, bro. I ain't gonna even say it.
The Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is, bro. Because listen, I'm being real with you. Back in the day, everybody, I can't speak on no other city, but in Philly, everybody wanted to be Cassidy at one point. And the battle shit, I was always in the right rest. I was never into battle rap. Every corner in Philadelphia was packed with niggas on the corner battle rapping because of Cassidy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, even Meek Mill, bro. I knew niggas who knew Meek Mill before Dream Chaser, before all that, when he was Headshot Meek. This regular Meek Mill with no money, just a nigga who used to hustle and rap, right?
Mm-hmm.
He even was rapping like Cassidy at one point. Everybody was. So I think that people...
Stuff Williams said, yep, facts. Stuff Williams said, yep, facts. South Philly.
Yeah, exactly. See, South Philly, you know what we talking about. Meek is my guy. But even Meek, at one point, used to look up to Cassidy. Everybody looked up to Cassidy. They used to wear their hats like Cassidy. They used to punchline like Cassidy. They wanted to sound like Cassidy. They wanted to do a lot like Cassidy.
He said, yep. Shit, I was in school, bro. And niggas we used to do ciphers and shit. In school, I think it was Thursday or Friday, right? And niggas was literally in there saying Cassidy lines, right? Turn your Adam's apple into applesauce. You see what I'm saying? We was in that joint, right? We was saying, yeah. So they was in that joint rapping, right? And I'm like, the people like, ooh, who these niggas? They fire. But don't even know the whole time. I'm tapping to my homeboy. I'm like, man, I'm Cassidy lines. You see what I'm saying? But the crowd, the school going crazy. The school going crazy over the lies. And I'm like, niggas don't even know. That's Cassidy shit. You know?
Yeah.
And I ain't even want to ruin them niggas, crush them niggas' dreams. But it wasn't no dream. Your dream ain't a dream if you using somebody else's shit.
Right. Exactly. You shouldn't even be doing it. I mean,
but that's understandable. You know, we young and shit, and that's a lot of niggas idle and shit like that. We understand that, but
Bro, I'm one of the fewest niggas in Philadelphia he was always my favorite battle rapper. Not my favorite artist, but he was always my favorite battle rapper. And I always said to myself,
Who is your favorite artist?
my favorite artist is Prodigy MRB, Beanie Siegel. Like that's my top three right there.
So who's your favorite? Give me your top five alive. Give me your top five right now. In this earth.
Alive is Beanie Siegel, and I can't say P because he gone.
You talking about right now, right?
I was talking about like my top five
No,
all time.
I'm talking about right now.
So since we talking about just alive, then I would have to say Beans. I would have to say Kiss.
Okay.
I would have to say Styles. I would have to say Hove.
What's up with Styles, man? Why everybody like Styles, man? I said, man, I'm about to go ahead back and listen to Styles, man. I'm like, to me, Kiss is cold.
Hey, yo, you gotta listen to Maria Antoinette by Styles P.
Maria Antoinette. Okay.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Every time I put up a list, niggas always say Styles, and I'm like, damn, Styles I must be missing something, man.
Yeah, and I'm getting ready to say something real funny. Like a nigga from Philly would definitely be like, "Oh, that's crazy."
Stuff Williams saying, what part of Philly you from?
I'm from North. I'm from 3802 North 15. You know my album cover? They got the 15th Street sign on, like in the artwork. That's where I'm from. I grew up on 15, and that's where everything started with me. Music, streets, everything. Like, my mom, my grandmother, and my mother was on cocaine my whole life. You know what I mean? So.
How old are you, bro?
Really taking care of I'm 29.
Damn, man, that's why we connected. Because both my mother and my father, my father just died from an overdose on fentanyl about a year ago. My mother, she's 1 foot in, 1 foot out of the street. They've been on that shit my whole life. I'm 29 years old. I'm 29 years old.
That's crazy.
That's why. God damn it.
Yo, that's wild right there.
Nixon said same age game.
And listen, it's facts. Gilly grew up on my block. Like when I was young, Gilly was living on my block, and he had shit on Smash around there. When I was a young boy, and I used to talk to his niece. He went to the same school. Philadelphia is a very small city. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody knows everybody. You know what I mean? So that's where 15th Street is where everything started for me. I ain't had nobody in my life when I was hustling. I actually wanted to be a football player.
Damn, I wanted to play ball.
Yeah, I played ball all my life. I was a quarterback, running back, wide receiver. I played high school ball.
I played running back, outside linebacker, fullback, backup tight end.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I played basketball though before I got hurt and gained this weight. I could still, man, boy.
What you played in ball?
I played point guard, a little bit of two. Niggas, I played the point, but niggas switched me to two because I could shoot, but niggas used to call me Burn Davis in school. Niggas used to call me Burn Davis.
Out there to search my stats and all that shit. I played for Simon Grass High School. That's where the young guns went to school at. Chris and East.
Oh yeah. How tall are you?
I'm about 6'1".
Oh yeah. I'm only 5'8", man. I ain't even grow.
See, in Philly, bro, everybody who plays like football, like all the stars that went all city and all club and all of that, never made it to the next level because it was always a home situation where though my mom was on like drugs or bad and we had to turn to the street. That's the life story of almost everybody in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Like you might don't be surprised, bro. It's people who should have went to the league. It's one person in Philly I went to school with. He played for the Vikings. His name is Sharif Floyd, and he went to George Washington.
Yeah. Sharif Floyd, nasty.
Yeah. Now his situation when me and him.
Hey, it was a dude I went to school with. Vernon Davis. He left before I went to school, but the nigga with Joshua Cribbs. Okay. Joshua Cribbs used to play. I went to Dunbar. Joshua Cribbs, Vernon Davis. What's the nigga name? Aurelius Ben. We was in school together. Aurelius Ben. I don't know if you know him. He went. He got drafted to the. Yeah, he got drafted to the Buccaneers, and he. I think he played for the Jaguars now, but he got moved around. But he got drafted. We called him Regis. That nigga was All American at Dunbar.
Now I can speak on Sharif because we went to school together, and when he was in the 9th grade, he was already like almost 300 pounds, 6'4". You know what I mean? And his house burned down. His house burned down, and he was in the streets. So the coach found him some adopted parents, and that's how he made it to the league. Because other than that, it ain't no way you making it out here. Like in Philly, in the rough parts, it's really hard because you don't have no support. And even if you're one of them good boys,